I dropped him off at the subway, and that was the last time I saw my child walk in a typical way. So the scrutiny that came with, your child being victimized, I felt was really unfair, and I connect that directly to racism. Because this was categorized as a gang type assault. And I just kept saying, my son's not part of a gang. He's not, that he plays soccer and basketball. Like this isn't our life. Yet there was this, doctors would come through and they'd be doing the morning reports, and there's just repetition. 13-year-old boy stabbed and paralyzed in gang fight. If I didn't push against that narrative and get clarity that he would be deemed somehow undeserving of proper care and the empathy and sympathy that he deserved for being a victim of a brutal attack, and realizing that if we weren't in the skin we were in, that justification and that need to deem ourselves deserving of care would not have been an issue. And it infuriated me. I think that's when the advocacy part of me really took shape. For my son, the journey after the stabbing, I think, was harder than the stabbing itself in some ways. Emotionally, the emotional stressors of managing a child through something like this, and my children, and not dealing or facing what I was going through, really came to a head for me. There was a lot of anger, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. And then now I had to watch my kids go through the depression. At the end of the day, the kids still have to go out into the world. How you trust again and just kind of believe that they'll come home okay was a real struggle. I think the message is really about self-care, understanding that if you're not okay, you can't really be 100% for anybody else, and that your children are watching.